Ladies and gents, welcome back to the studio. Well, it's not really the studio, it's more of my kitchen, but you get it. Today we're going to talk about what's going on with overall market. We're going to talk about stocks and crypto. First thing is that we're seeing a lot of big announcements come out from the UK and Eurozone about inflation, record high reports, not good news there. After that, we're going to touch a little bit on what's going on with Bitcoin and specifically what's going on with Cardano, because there's a lot of drama over on Twitter as NFT traders are just leaving Solana for Cardano, and there's a few things you need to be aware of there. We're going to put timestamps down below as always, but let's jump right in, starting off with overall macro events. What we're seeing right now is that new report came out earlier in the day from the UK, that the UK saw inflation rise to 10.1%, which is the highest it has seen in 40 years. And this is not good. This is mainly driven by higher food prices, but all across the board, we saw inflation in the UK increase dramatically. So, what does this mean for us? Well, this means that even though the US is a bit ahead of the UK in terms of policy and trying to combat inflation, this shows us that overall macro environment is still completely unstable, and we can't expect a big market rally until inflation all across the board is starting to come back down. Like, yes, the US has seen a couple of months in a row where it's come down slightly, but we're not going to see a major rally in the market until we see inflation somewhat get under control. In addition to UK, what we've seen is Eurozone. Eurozone inflation reached 9.9%, which is the highest ever recorded. You can see when you dive a little bit deeper into this report, it talks a little bit about each country. You can see France in the lowest with around 6.2% inflation, but countries like Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, Hungary had well over 20% inflation. So again, this is showing us that we are not out of the woods yet. We're going to need to see a lot of policy, a lot of efforts in order to combat inflation and bring that back down before we can see any sort of market rally. Because even though Bitcoin and crypto, a lot of people would say aren't connected to the stock market, lately, stocks, crypto, everything has been very highly correlated. So in order for us to see a stock market rally or a crypto rally, we likely are going to need to see inflation, not just in the US, but all across the world, get more under control. I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, My Digital Money. My Digital Money is one of the top crypto IRA platforms and allows you to securely trade crypto in a tax-advantaged retirement account with absolutely zero monthly fees. Recently, we've seen dozens of cryptocurrency trading platforms fall one by one, some declaring bankruptcy, others getting hacked, and more declaring that if you put your funds on their platform, you could lose all of your coins in the event of a bankruptcy. And that is why security is the number one priority for My Digital Money. With My Digital Money, your funds are locked. Your money is not used by the company or anyone else by that matter, and they keep all of the crypto on their platform in cold storage in a legitimate ex-military bunker, which is disconnected from the web, and it keeps everyone's investment secure. My Digital Money has a very simple and easy to use platform and has trusted partners with over $30 billion in assets under management. This platform is definitely worth checking out in my opinion. It has a very simple and easy to use interface, and it allows you to profit from crypto long-term through its tax-advantaged platform. Check out My Digital Money at mydigitalmoney.com and receive a $50 sign-up bonus for qualified accounts. Terms apply. Anyways, use my link in the description, and let's get back to the program. Moving on, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with Bitcoin, because we had a first for Bitcoin, something that we have not yet seen, and every single time that this has happened in the past has indicated a major breakout. This has been an ideal time to buy. What we're seeing right now is that with Bitcoin, we saw that over 38,000 Bitcoin worth $750 million was taken off of exchanges yesterday in a single day. Historically, whenever this happens, it is right as we are about to see a rally. It doesn't mean this is going to be the rally that pushes us to 100K or 200K, but we could be seeing a bit of a relief rally like we are seeing in the stock market right now. So this is a good sign, seeing a lot of Bitcoin being taken off of exchanges, because that means it's a little bit more difficult for people to sell when you're taking Bitcoin off of exchanges. It means people who have that Bitcoin plan on holding it a bit longer. In addition to this, when you dive a little bit deeper into this data, you can see that yes, 38,000 Bitcoin were taken off of exchanges, but 15.7 thousand out of that 38,000 Bitcoin were from whales. And that is a good sign, because whales accounted for almost half of all the Bitcoin taken off of exchanges yesterday, meaning that it's not just small traders that are taking their Bitcoin off of exchanges. It is the big whales, the big money players that are taking it out of exchanges, holding it long term. So that is a good sign, seeing not only that record amount coming out of exchanges, but also that a high percentage of them were whale accounts. So both of those things are really good. And in my opinion, it's a sign to be buying. Like I said, overall macroeconomic conditions are holding us back from having a massive rally, but we could be seeing a bit of a relief rally. And for Bitcoin, I'm very comfortable buying at these sort of prices. And now let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with Cardano, because there's been a whole bunch of drama on Twitter about Cardano. We've been posting a lot about it, and I am doing a giveaway over on Twitter. For those of you who don't follow me there, make sure to do so. We're going to be giving away $500 there. So just make sure to follow me. That's all you need to do. But what we're seeing right now is that Cardano NFTs have seen a massive explosion over the last 48, 72 hours. We're seeing that Solana NFTs have seen a massive decline. So according to new reports, we can see that NFT trading volume on Cardano has increased by 110% in the last 24 hours. In addition to 110% increase in overall trading volume, we've also seen the top projects perform exceptionally well. The top 12 Cardano NFT collections have seen their values increase by at least 100%, all the way up to 2,500% in the last 24 hours. And this is for a few main reasons. Obviously, there isn't a sure sign as to why exactly this is happening, but there's a few things that I see going on. First is that obviously, Solana has its issues. It has consistent outages, and some people aren't big fans of that. So that is one reason. I don't think that is the main reason. Second thing that we're seeing is that with Cardano, NFTs on the Cardano ecosystem are much less expensive than those on Solana or Ethereum. They are much more affordable for people to get involved in. And I think what we start to see is that Solana NFTs and Ethereum NFTs, the barrier to entry was simply too high for a lot of NFT traders. A lot of NFT traders like to get in early. They like to get in at cheap prices, do quick flipping. And when you start having NFTs that are worth thousands of dollars, it's a higher barrier for entry, and a lot of people can't get involved. So that's the second thing. And third thing, what I'm seeing with Cardano and Solana NFTs is simply that Cardano's ecosystem is growing. We're seeing that there's a lot of new NFT projects launching on Cardano. There's a lot of new developments ever since the Vasil hard fork, and all of this is helping bring more people into the ecosystem. So like I said, it's not that Solana NFTs are dead completely. It's not that Cardano is going to completely take over, but we are seeing a significant shift. And this is not just an opinion. This is based on the data. We're seeing that over 110% increase in trading volume of Cardano NFTs. Projects are increasing in value, by many multiples. So just keep an eye out on this. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll keep you guys updated there. But definitely a good time if you are a Cardano NFT holder. So keep an eye out on those projects. We've been talking about many of those for a while over on Twitter and on the channel. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.